So here's the thing. Today is a cool one. I'm gonna show y'all how to make it look like. Okay, so let me just show you. Pretend like on your phone, there's an image on your phone, and then the image comes out of the phone too, right? So there's like a picture. Just pretend of I don't know. There's like a giraffe on your phone, and then the giraffe, his neck comes out of the phone. What is two-dimensional? Is three-dimensional? What? How did you? How did this be? Okay, I'll show you. So let me just get into it. I'm gonna get the share screen. Okay, like this. Here's an example. So this is Steph Curry. He's on a phone, but he's coming out of the phone. What? What? How? And then here's one. Oh, they're playing a video game. What is this? The video game is coming out of the video game three-dimensionally. Are you kidding me? Here's another one. This card. Wait, all these people. Oh, they're inside that spade. Wait a minute. They're coming out of the spade. Here's one. Same kind of thing where, oh, they're in the heart. That's what. Oh, no, they're coming out of the heart. How can that be? Okay. So here's a background just to give it something to pop. Here's the phone, right? Y'all with me? So when you first get the picture, it's gonna be not fitting properly into the phone, right? Does that make sense? It's just kind of out there. So what we do is we make a clone of this layer, and so now there's two of them. This one is going to stay not cropped. This one we're going to crop. And let's see here. So the shape of the phone, I'm just going to click. I'm clicking in the corners. Click, click, and then we'll finish it right there. So not of the entire screen, but just, or sorry, not the entire phone, but just the screen itself, the part that would shine as a light, right? That's the part we select. And so on the layer where the original picture is, if I hit delete now, I'm getting rid of the wrong thing. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to step backward. Instead, I'll go to select inverse, get the outside, and hit delete on my keypad. So instead of being the way it was before, now it's fitting into the phone, right? So here's where the trick comes in. To make it look like he's not only in the phone, but parts of him are coming out of the phone. Now we go back to the other one. Remember, we made a clone of him by dragging him into the new layer button. So this other copy, I'm going to crop him out. Since the background is relatively close to a solid color, I'm going to try to use the magic wand tool, which is up here in the top rightish, and see if I can crop out this background. That should do it. I'm hitting delete on my keypad. Bloop. And then what? It did it? It did. So look, there's a little bit of residual white stuff down here. You might could see. I'm just going to select around and hit delete on that. And then, okay, so here's the thing. Here's what it would look like if we only had the crop. All right, here's the phone. If you just have the crop, the one of him cropped out, it looks like that. And maybe that's what you're going for. But he doesn't have like a normal context that way. He's just sitting on a phone randomly. I think it's better. This is the one that we cropped out to be the shape of the rectangle. So that's the context that he was actually in. You could do one where he's in a, I don't know, basketball, on a basketball court and have the hardwood or whatever. So anyway, you have one that's cropped out into the rectangle and a separate one that's cropped out just his body shape. When you combine the two, rectangle and body shape, that's when it really looks like, oh, I did a thing. It looks like he's three-dimensional. And then you could always, of course, add words to make it an actual advertisement. And don't forget, there's stuff like this too, just different versions of it where, there's three-dimensional, holding two-dimensional, becoming three-dimensional, two-dimensional, becoming three-dimensional. It's confined in the shape and then it breaks out of the shape, things like that. Okay, so one more time, a real quick through is we have the phone, we paste in the image and crop it to the shape of the phone, and before that we made and we cropped him out just his body shape. So one of him is cropped out around his body, the other is cropped out into a rectangle. And when you combine the two, that's when it makes it look like, oh, this 2-dimensional thing is becoming 3-dimensional. If you do have any questions about that, just let me know and I will help you out if I can. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. If y'all have any questions, just let me know.